how's it going, lads? What is up? Welcome back to another video. Another video where we're going to be doing some wild speculation and some little bit of investigative works. Now, lads, we've all seen it. The picture of the new trader shown on Lighthouse. He's leaning over the rail. He's got a little medallion in his hand, one that we haven't seen before, but one that we kind of identify with cultists. However, the main thing that we're going to be focusing on today is those of you out there who took a good look at the picture, maybe put it into Photoshop, lightened it up a little bit. You guys will have seen a figure on the left-hand side of the frame, almost as if somebody was standing there looking out the glass, you know, of the lighthouse, looking towards us, basically like staring into our deep souls. First of all, I can show you guys the picture real quick, just for those of you that maybe haven't seen it. This is him here, the Lightkeeper, and this is the figure that we're talking about over here. So just for those of you that haven't seen it, that's the picture there. You can pause. After the recent reveal of the 3 rogue bosses that will be patrolling the water treatment plant specifically was shown in the pictures, but we don't know, they might be on other parts of the map, but probably primarily they'll be in the water treatment plant. But in the picture, what we're looking at here is, well, a lot of people are speculating that it might be a skull mask similar to Knight's mask and dread similar to his hair. Now, a lot of people think that it is Knight. I don't think it is. I think that maybe the 3 rogue bosses have nothing to do with the cultist stuff. That's just what I think right now, because I think it would make for like a cool, you know, interactions between those factions. And I've got some other stuff I'm going to go into later that might be related to quests and stuff. But let me know if you guys think this is Knight. Let me know your theories and what you guys think. But I think that it's not. So another thing we got to talk about here is some people think that it's the antler concept art shown in a previous leak that was put up by Nice Guy on Twitter. So I'm going to pull up the picture here real quick so you guys can have a quick look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is the antler guy, and he has, you know, the antlers on his head. He's got the same medallion that the trader is wearing, or sorry, rather holding in his hand. And I think that this is the person that is in the background. I don't think it's Knight. I'm pretty sure it's this dude. And I've got another point that I'm going to speculate on once we get a little bit further in, once we get over our first little talking points here. So this is the dude that I believe is in the background of the picture in one way or another. So we've had a few chats with the community, you know, the Twitch chat. We've had some conversations back and forth, and it was brought to my attention that some people seem to think that the actual trader is secretly the cultist boss himself, and that the thing that we see in the left window is not actually an AI, it's not a boss, it's not a character, it's actually just his costume hanging up in the background. This is what I think it is, okay? This is my theory on what it is. The trader is the head cultist guy, okay? And I have a feeling that is the outfit that he wears when he's in boss mode. And what I think would be really sweet is when you go to Lighthouse during the daytime, you can get quests from him that might include killing other cultists. I'm going to explain my theory on that in a second as well. But when you go to Lighthouse at nighttime, I think he might be there with a bunch of his other cultist buddies, and you might be able to go and kill him. I think at nighttime he'll be a boss, and during the daytime he'll be your trader. So that is the guess that I'm throwing out at it. I'm not really sure. That might not make a whole lot of sense. It could be, you know, maybe it doesn't make too much sense. You know, you kill the trader minus rep. Yeah, okay, Dan, whatever. But I think that would be really, really sweet. Now, what I think is happening here with this new trader is I have a feeling that he's going to have quest lines that's going to make you go and kill cultists and take items from cultists. And I think that when he comes out, the cultists are going to get some new items in their inventories, maybe necklaces similar to his one, maybe other jewelry, maybe other valuable items that trader is looking for specifically. Because I think that the medallion that he wears is specific to a faction of cultists. So I think that he's part of one cultist gang, and then I think the other cultists are like different people entirely, and they might be 2 like feuding groups. And I think that could be a really, really awesome way to introduce like cultist specific, you know, nighttime raid specific quest lines from this trader. Now, I'm also going to speculate that this trader, once you finish his quest line, you might be able to unlock some cultist clothing, maybe some other cultist items that, you know, you can permanently customize your PMC with to show that you've got him high rep and you've finished all his quests and stuff. But I also think he is going to sell some seriously high-end shit. And I don't think it's going to be high-end stuff that we're going to be able to pay with rubles. I don't think you'll be able to buy it with dollars, euros. I think it's only going to be barter trading stuff from like valuable things. And I'm really hoping that specifically it's cultist things that you can only get from cultists. You trade to him and then you can use that to, you know, get ammo or get guns or get attachments or get whatever. And I think that would be really sweet. And I'd say his quest line will also reward you with these items as well that you can use to barter items with him. So this is a kind of lit up image here. So you can see there's the antlers. There's what looks like one of the cultist necklaces there on his neck. You're just going to have to take my word on it. I know it looks absolutely screwed, but I think that this is this dude's costume. I don't think that this is another character. I think it might just be his thing hanging up in the background, which would be a pretty cool, you know, gasp moment that the trader is actually the Lighthouse boss. And I'm just hoping that there is so many like quests relating to cultists coming from this guy. Maybe we get more cultist lore. Maybe we get, I don't know, just a bunch of new cultist stuff, because cultists are some of the coolest AI in the game, if not the coolest AI. I think cultists fighting them at nighttime is some of the most fun that I've ever had in EFT. And I would love to see everything that they have expanded on. And I would also love to be able to wear the clothes that they have, like their blacked out jackets, their cool face masks and stuff like that we've seen, you know, similar to the ones that like Knight has, where it's like a half skull or whatever. Those would be some really dope cosmetics that would definitely be worth grinding out for. I just think that there is a lot of potential with this trader, and I think there's definitely going to be a bunch of secrets pertaining to him and his quest line and who he really is that we're probably only touching the tip of the iceberg here with, because so many people are throwing out X amount of theories, Y amount of theories. You know, we think it's this guy, we think it's that guy, we think it's Knight, and we think they're in cahoots or whatever. I'm guessing that there's going to be a quest line where he's going to want you to go to the water treatment center and kill all of those guys because they've taken over the place, and him and his men can't go down there and scavenge for like supplies and water and stuff anymore. So I am betting that they're going to be two feuding factions. I don't think it's Knight. I think they're two completely different people that just like don't like each other at all. And I think we can tell pretty much for sure that on the picture with the dude with the antlers and looking at the picture of the new trader with the guy with the antlers in the window, that it's definitely not Knight. It is definitely somebody else. Yes, the face mask does look a little bit similar, but I mean, you can see the hood, you can see the antlers, you can see the half face mask. Maybe this dude is like Knight's brother or some shit. I don't know. But Knight definitely doesn't have antlers on his head, lads, and he definitely doesn't have that little medallion on him there either. They do have those little tattoos, which I could show super quickly. And maybe this is something to do with, maybe they're like from like an ex-cultist faction or some shit like that. I don't know. Oh yeah, looking at Knight, he doesn't actually seem to have the tattoo. At least it's not visible right now. I bet it's on his forehead. That's why he covers it with a skull mask. But this tattoo here, I have a feeling that this skull and crossbones with the trident through it might be like a different faction of cultists or something, because this dude has it on his bandana as well, because it's not the Black Division and it's nothing else that we've seen in the game, and we have nothing to compare it to. So I have a feeling that this might be a different group of cultists, just by like, you know, this guy's skull with the dreads, like he looks sick, but he also looks kind of cultisty. This guy's face paint as well with the tattoos. This dude is the only one that doesn't really have like any kind of cultist vibes to him. So I don't know. Anyway, that's all my ramblings done. I don't know what you guys think of what I said. Do you guys think there's any truth to my explanation of any of this stuff? Do you guys have any other ideas of what you guys think is going on here, or what we are likely to see with all these different AIs when they end up coming to Lighthouse? So lads, that's it. That's my ranting speculation done. I hope my ranting wasn't too fucking ridiculous, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So if you guys did, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think is going to be going on with all of this. Please make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 100k. That would be absolutely awesome. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out, my dudes.